Boom! Hey guys, Andy here. Hey, I'm just, wait just a second, let me turn that off. Cool. Yeah, Andy here. I'm talking to you from my home office here in Temecula, California. Usually I'm driving around. I haven't done one in my home office in a while. I think I'm going to start making a series in this office. I'm going to introduce you to a couple of characters around here that you can see. Um, Today I really want to talk about, you know, when did you sell out? When did you decide to stop on your dream? How much money did it take for you to become comfortable? Was it when you were 20, 25 and somebody offered you 25, 30,000 bucks, 40,000, 50,000 and you got involved in some corporate entity and you went home at night, you're tired and you had your life and you went on and your dreams over the years kind of slipped away or you just kind of dabble in things here or there. When did that happen? What was the number for you? I know what the number was for me at one point. And really I'm talking about change today. It's time to change, but you don't know what direction to take. Well, I'll tell you what direction you need to take. Obviously, this isn't The Graduate, and it's not plastics. Okay, it's called the internet. Okay, we already know that. You can communicate with more people in 5 minutes than this guy back here. This guy in his lifetime, 800 years ago. This is actually a crusader who probably 12th century crusader. He's lucky if he moved 500 to 1,000 miles in his entire lifetime, unless he actually went on a crusade. But I mean, now we have the openness of the internet. Okay, we can communicate to everybody, everywhere, literally. It's an open marketplace. Now, how do you capture that? How do you bring that all in? How do you make money doing that? Well, some of the biggest entities are obviously Google, YouTube, Facebook, and a plethora of other social media. So let's break it down. The biggest one, you can use YouTube and Facebook, put them together along with Google, and you have to understand how that all works. And we're going to train you how to do all that. We're going to train you step by step how to do all that. If you're interested, if you're tired of the person who you are and you've sold out and you're comfortable doing what you're doing, well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about somebody that wants more, that wants to 10x their life, that wants to take their 50,000 or their 100,000 or their $200,000 a year job and multiply that times 10 or 20 or 30 and believes that they can. Now, to do that, I've created an entire video series, an entire program of how to explain to you in depth how to do that. It's called attraction marketing. How to attract people on Facebook. Number one, you don't want to spam people. There's no longevity to it. There's no sustainability to it. You have to create a character. You have to create a brand if you want to be that brand. We'll show you, even if you don't want to be that brand, we'll show you how to do it. But we'll show you how to get leads. We'll show you how to create leads. We'll show you how to be sustainable. We'll show you, and we will introduce you to some of the biggest names in the industry. Number one, you got to learn how to sell on the internet, and you've got to involve yourself and surround yourself with like-minded people and people who are doing things, 6, 7, 8-figure people. And we can bring you into that realm. If you're interested, click on the link below, www.wickedgood.mobi. Now, with that in mind, okay, talking about the corporate world, my little conquistador, I've got a conquistador helmet up there, but this guy, where are we? This guy right here, who, he's probably 12th, 13th century, somewhere around there, Knights Templar. He's actually a Knights Templar. Now, they were basically the bodyguards, they were the bullies, they were pretty wealthy because they hung out with the aristocracy who really, they got their wealth from taxes, just like, countries do today. No different. But these were the bodyguards. These were These were the warriors. These were the special mission, the special ops. And just similar to a corporation, there came a time when they were no longer needed. They were no longer needed because a lot of the countries broke away from, you know, what was then the Catholic Church, which was the biggest power in the world, and they created Protestantism and Lutherans, you know, a lot of offshoots. I'm not going to get into all that, but there was a period of time when these guys ruled the world. The Knights Templars ruled the world, and then, well, just like any corporation, they threw them out and they killed them all. The aristocracy, there was a point in history, and that's why we have Friday the 13th. You can look it up. I'm just giving you a little history lesson. But I don't care if you make 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, $500,000. I don't care if you're a CEO making $1 million, $2, $3 million. Your head can be cut off at any time when you work for somebody else. Okay? Any time. I don't care how big you think you are. Your head can be chopped off at any time. Just like the Knights Templar. And they ruled the world for 400 or 500 years. A lot longer than you or I are going to be around. Just take that in mind. You need to venture out on your own. You need to create your own brand, and we'll give you the tools and connect you with the people who will get you there. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next time. Boom!